We're wanting to add these two rational expressions together. And when we're dealing with rational expressions, they're following the same rules as fractions. Well, if I'm going to add two fractions together, they need to have the same denominator. They need to have the same on the bottom here. Unfortunately, these two don't, which means that we're going to have to find the lowest common denominator. When we're finding the lowest common denominator, we first look at our numbers. 3 and 4, the lowest common denominator between 3 and 4 would be 12. Next, we look at each variable separately. For my x's, I have x cubed here and just an x over here. The lowest common denominator would be whatever the highest power is here. In other words, x cubed. This one's the highest, so it's going to be x cubed. Y, I only have one y here, and it looks like it's over here, and this is y squared, so the highest exponent would be squared. So my lowest common denominator would be 12x cubed y squared. Okay, remember, we take each variable separately. X cubed y squared. Okay, so now I look at this left-hand side here. And I say, okay, if I need the bottom here to be 12x cubed y squared, what am I going to have to multiply this one by? Well, I already have the x cubed, so I'm good there. 3 to become 12 needs to be 4, and I'm missing the y squared. So I'm going to multiply top and bottom by 4y squared. Now, I haven't changed the value at all because 4y squared over 4y squared is just 1. So essentially I'm multiplying this by 1, but what it allows me to do is have the 12x cubed y squared on the bottom, my lowest common denominator. Okay, now I look at this second one here, and I've already got, let's see, I've got 4xy squared. So I need to multiply by 3, that's for sure. The x's, I already have 1x, so I need to multiply by x squared. And I don't need to multiply by any y's, I've already got my y squared there. So I'm going to multiply top and bottom by 3x squared. Okay, because my x squared times x will give me x cubed, and that's what we need over here. All right, so let's simplify this a little bit further. Notice how both of my denominators here ended up being 12x cubed y squared, and that was what we wanted. Up top here, let's see, I've got 5 times 4 is 20 y squared. 3 times 7 is 21x squared. Now that I have the same denominator here, all I need to do is add their numerators. I add what's on top. So I've got 20y squared plus 21x squared all over 12x cubed y squared. This looks pretty good, however it's in the wrong order. In standard form we have to write them in alphabetical order. It means you're going to put this 21x squared in front. Okay, so 21x squared plus 20y squared all over 12x cubed y squared. This is your final answer here. We can't reduce any of these because I don't have, this one has an x squared, but this one does not, so I can't just start crossing off these x's. This is as far as you can go. The big thing is just to find the lowest common denominator, then change them, figure out what you're going to have to multiply each part by, top and bottom, to get that lowest common denominator.